Hey guys. Okay, we've been talking about all the different components of unique learning that you may not be aware of or you might need a refresher on. So let's talk a little bit about the student controls, what the student account looks like, and how to set it up. So I'm starting at the welcome page where you would be once you log in, and then I'm going to go to, you guessed it, my students. Okay. And this is my one and only student, Mr. Bill Clinton. And I'm going to go to the cog. This is your settings part. Okay. And from here, you can set up your student's login. You have three options. You can do a QR badge, which I've done for Mr. Clinton. You could also do a username and text password by checking that box, or simplified password by checking that box. I elected to do the QR badge. That part is totally up to you. Okay. But if you do the QR badge, then you can print it out and your kiddos will have access to it. Okay. You can also control how they view information, like how quickly it's read to them, the highlight color, all of those things you can modify. Okay. The another feature along with the settings is the assignments. Okay, these are the same assignments we set up when we set up our monthly lesson plan. These are all the things you elected to have, and this is where your student has access to them. Okay. If you want to add an assignment like homework, go to this tab here and click Add an Assignment. You choose your content type. I'm going to pick monthly lessons, and I'm just grabbing something kind of at random. I'm going to do some reading, comprehend, answering questions. And now I'm going to assign it as homework. And I want him to have access to it all week. So instead of it just being due on the 24th, I'm going to give him until the 28th to finish it. Okay. So now he has homework. I'm going to click the add button, and now he has a new assignment. Okay. Um, and you can see it gives you lots of information about their assignments. These are the assignments they have assigned. He has not started 20 of them. He only has one that's in progress, and he hasn't turned in any. So we've got some work to do with Mr. Clinton. Here you can see upcoming assignments. That's like what he's going to do tomorrow or the rest of the week. And this will let me see what he has already completed. Okay. This part right here will let you see how Mr. Clinton is doing on this chapter 5 read and comprehend activity. And you have the option to export what he's completed. He didn't answer all the questions. He didn't actually turn it in. So I'm going to give him some more time to finish that. But you have the option to be able to view that part. And you can also see his performance, which is going to be on the monthly unit chapter 5 that he's been working on. It tells you he didn't complete it. Um, it gives you lots of information, the accommodations he has access to, so it's a really neat feature to be able to see his performance over time. And you can imagine the amount of data you'd be able to gather if your students were completing independent work or individual work on a regular basis. You'd really be able to use this information on present levels of performance, as well as when you're completing their report cards or providing information to parents. This will give you a really good idea of what it looks like. You'd also be able to compare what it looks like when they're doing the homework versus what it looks like when they're doing the classwork. Um, so it's just really interesting information to be able to have access to. It's one of the things that makes this program great. So if you have other questions about setting up those student accounts, please give me an email at kendraadams@ccs.k12.nc.us. Thanks.